everyone. My name is Mer Karapuya and I'm a psychic channel. Um, my guides, Seraphim and Xavier, have a back to school message. So let's get started. So Seraphim will begin. We are the angelic guides of this conscious psychic channel. And as she begins to embark on going back to school herself, we have a message for those who will be embarking on an education, whether they have already started or they will be embarking in the next few days or the next few weeks. An education is a beautiful time to begin to discover the biggest possibility of you. But the process of higher education can sometimes be disheartening and uninspiring in a way that detracts you from the biggest possibility of you. And sometimes, despite the education's core mission of allowing students to become inspired on all that they can be, it is that sometimes education system inspires you to be all they want you to be, based on the limited boxes of the economic engine as it exists today. So our message to you today is this: Earth is going through a massive transformation in its economies, in its technologies, in the way in which this next generation of workers approach work. So it is, yes, an education can be an important vehicle to begin to know the biggest possibility of you, but we are here to tell you that it is only one vehicle for which to know that. Your own exploration and experimentation will lead you to the biggest possibility of you. So do not silo yourself to what you see as possible, what they tell you is possible. Do not give your power away to the systems that cannot possibly understand all that you can be and how big your soul note actually is. Only you can know that. So don't look for them to validate you. Don't look for them to validate where you're going. Simply show them where you're going by being in your soul-centered truth and become a wayshower for a generation that will learn from you what it is to make the earth anew. You are the person for this moment, so honor yourself as the wayshower that you are, and it will be so. Seraphim is saying end of message. So now Xavier, my galactic spirit guides, have a message. Our message today is for those going back to school who are experiencing these learning differences. Our channel here has publicly acknowledged her own learning difference by way of what your plane calls attention deficit disorder and dyslexia. It is that we have taught her time and time again that these are just labels. It is labels that assist her in certain therapeutic modalities which assist her in being her in her body more of the time. But it is not labels that we encourage her to use for the totality of her life. It is that there was a point in her life where she used these labels as a way to define herself. The label does not define you. The label might be useful, as we said, to begin to undertake known therapeutics that will assist you. But that's where its usefulness ends. You are not your learning difference. And it is that as Seraphim has told you prior that you are wayshowers, Those of you with learning differences, especially those of you with severe learning differences, like this channel, have come onto this earth plane to begin to re-know the education system in a way that allows the student to begin to understand the biggest possibility of themselves, to begin to discover who is this person that is the biggest possibility of them. So as you begin to engage in the formal education system, and as you begin to reach a ceiling in these learning differences that you feel, engage with your high self to see what might be this other way. How can you get through this education system experiencing the learning differences that you are, and you will get an answer. If not in the instant for which you ask, in the next 24 to 48 hours, if you notice what you're noticing. Know that you came into this world with these learning differences precisely because you are more than capable of being a wayshower for the education system. You are more than capable of becoming the transformer of an education system that does not assist the student in finding the biggest possibility of themselves, but instead assist the students, as Seraphim has said, to find the students' potential within an economic engine. You are more than the economic engine that Earth is. And this generation of workers will begin to show that it is not only the economics of an education that is important, but it is the transformative aspects of it by way of the spiritual awakening you could experience when you are stepping into the biggest possibility of you, that is the education system's greatest opportunity. So you are here to show them what their greatest opportunity is by being the way shower that you are. When you feel frustrated, as this channel sometimes does in her own formal education experience, call on our energies and we will help you light your way. Because you will all be lighthouses for others in assisting them in seeing a different education system. One that allows the student to begin to become the biggest possibility of themselves. And so it is. All right. They're saying end of message. So until next time.